Hello everyone, how are you doing? Guess who this is? This is Santa Claus, and I'm here to talk to you today and see how you're all doing. Are you getting anxious for Christmas? Excited as what's coming? I am. I have all my elves really working hard at the North Pole to build all the toys, and I really enjoy my trip on Christmas Eve to see all the people and to bring all the presents. I hope you enjoy them. Did you know once upon a time during my trips around the world, I was actually seen by a man in his house. And you know what he did to memorialize that trip? He wrote a story. And that story I'd like to read to you today. And the story was The Night Before Christmas. And let me start with this. This is just a wonderful story. It's my favorite, probably because it's about me. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hope that St. Nicholas would soon be there. Have you got your stockings picked out and ready to hang? I hope so. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, with visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. What beautiful dreams. And my wife in her kerchief and I in my cap had settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the windows I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. And when to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Look at there's Santa up in his sleigh. Wow. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his reindeers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away all. As the dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle and mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the reindeer they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. Look he came down and he's got soot all over his uniform, all over everything. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkle, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. Wow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, and then he turned with a jerk. And laying a finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to a sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of the thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." I hope you enjoyed that story as much as I did. It's a wonderful time of year, so enjoy it.